Dasgupta is with us. He's the petitioner's lawyer. Sudipta Dasgupta, big moment. What did the honorable judges, the bench, rule today? How significant is it?
The Honorable Division Bench has declared the OBC list which were made after 2010 to be null and void and quashed in entirety, with a rider that persons who have been appointed by virtue of those OBC certificates on humanitarian ground, their appointment will not be cancelled, or any person who might be appointed or who might be selected will be appointed. They are protected, but they cannot use their OBC certificate for any other purpose.
Well, that means it could affect anywhere between 5 to 10 lakh people, but there is a history to this. There is an act in 1993 that governs this, doesn't it?
In 1993, the West Bengal government promulgated an act in the name of West Bengal Backward Class Commission Act 1993, which empowers the Backward Class Commission to identify the persons who are economically, socially or educationally backward and prepare a list accordingly, sent it to the state government for its approval. Only thereafter, the state government publishes a list of OBC candidates. Here what happened, and this commission is doing this power pursuant to a Supreme Court judgment, a full constitutional bench judgment of Indra Sahani. What the state government here has done, after 2010, the state government has totally bypassed the commission. They have on their own classified certain communities as more backward or more backward and given them OBC certificate, which resulted in the fact that some person who are really backward have not been included in the list. 2012 Act on the first ground that it should be made with the consultation of the commission. Right. Commission was not consulted, and the Honorable Division Bench also quashed the act only on the ground that commission the commission should be consulted, and if commission is not consulted, it is void ab initio.
So this has got nothing to do with the current dispensation, that is Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the centre, or the current bench of justices at the Calcutta High Court, because this is more than a decade old, this case, Sudipta.
It's purely on principle of law. There is an enactment that for determination of backwardness, commission should do the work. Here the state government has bypassed the commission and did it on their own, which is absolutely in violation of the act. And that is why the division bench has struck down the 2012, the provision of 2012 Act on the ground of that it is ultra vires to Article 16 of the Constitution and the 1993 Act.
But when did you move court against this? The exact date?
Initially in 2010, thereafter in 2012 and 2013.
But why is it that the Chief Minister today is blaming the Prime Minister and calling it an agenda against Muslims in Bengal?
Well, the Chief Minister has her own agenda. We as lawyer can only say we do only things which are in accordance with law. If something is not in accordance with law, it should be struck down, and it has struck down. The court has struck down the provision. And whether it is because of Modi or because of Rahul Gandhi, because of Sitaram Yechuri, we have nothing to do. It's clearly still what Mamata Banerjee is trying to say, whatever happens, it's because of BJP, it's because of CPM. But if she does everything in accordance with law, then nobody will strike down whatever she made. The division bench has clearly stated that before 2010, whoever classified as OBC should stay as OBC. So it's every problem has arisen only after 2010 because they have done something which is dehodes the law with an intention that who are genuinely backward should not be benefited. Only persons who appease their political party will be given the benefit of these OBC certificates.
Yes, so the classes before 2010 are not struck down. They continue to remain. That's there in the judgment also. But Mamata Bandyopadhyay is saying she will not listen to the court. Can she bypass the court ruling?
She has to, the state has to abide by, unless it is being set aside by the Supreme Court or given a stay. As on date, there is no OBC enlisted in West Bengal, except the 37 communities which were at the very beginning enlisted before 2010. Beside that, there is no enlistment of OBC certificates, and state are bound to do that unless it is set aside by the Supreme Court. These are all statements just for the purpose of election and nothing else, to mislead the people.
But is there a classification based on religion here, or is it purely socio-economic? And does it cut across communities?
It is based on educationally, socially, and economically backward. It includes Hindus, it includes Muslims, it includes Christians, everybody. But that determination has to be made by the commission. The determination process includes commission first, has to give a notification that whoever feels that he is backward, he must apply to the commission. Thereafter, commission will identify, will make a thorough inspection whether the person is backward or not. And if the commission comes to a conclusion, a particular person to be a backward, then thereafter the commission will consider the objections and everything. Only thereafter commission will identify a community as a backward or not. Then the state government will notify in the official gazette that such and such community is recognized as backward community. But in the instant case, state has directly identified, suppose X community to be a backward, without considering whether at all that community is backward or not.
Right. You're on the move. I know bandwidth is a little low, but quickly, one final question. Sudipta, if you can explain to us. You mentioned that there were other backward classes that were compromised and some others benefited even though they were not backward. Can you give us an example, a concrete example, anything that's also been stated while you made your arguments in court?
See, I can give one example. Presently, I don't remember, but I can give one example. Odhikari. In Bengal, Odhikari is recognized as a very higher class.
Okay.
In Bengal, by this list, Odhikari has been recognized, some Odhikaris have been recognized as backward class, whereas Mistri or some other communities are not recognized as backward. And we have informations that for rupees 300, OBC certificates were being given by the Panchayat Pradhans. So if the commission does it in accordance with law, this would not have happened.
So cut money corruption and class corruption, both. Sudipta, congratulations on this win for you and the petitioner. Thank you very much. But are you ready to be able to fight this in the top court of the country too? Well, let's hope we are. I think we've just not able to connect with him there. Thank you very much, Sudipta. Let's go.